2 years ago, your hairline was here. Now it is here, almost at the middle of your head, and you are still trying to keep it. But your hairline is retreating faster than gossip spreads. At this rate, your entire head might be next. Have you noticed how many men in their late 20s or early 30s are losing their hair these days? One moment you have a full afro. You can slick it back. You can palm your hair. You can get threadlocks. The next moment, your hairline is as smooth as a freshly paved road. You blame your barber. You switch barbers. You beg them to push it forward. But the truth is, no matter how they cut it, if you have healthy hair, it grows back. So your barber is not the problem. I am Dr. Elsie Khalifa. Let me explain why your hairline is disappearing and what you can actually do about it. First, let us talk about genetics. Look at your father. Look at your uncles. Look at your grandfather. If their hair ran away early, chances are yours will too. There is a name for this. Androgenetic alopecia, a fancy medical term that simply means you inherited it. Your DNA has a plan for your hair, and sometimes that plan does not include keeping it. Some of you believe that a special black soap or a favorite oil from your hair vendor can magically bring your hairline back. I am sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but no Instagram oil can fight your DNA. You can slow the process if you catch it early. But some men, instead of acting early, hide under face caps. Or they draw artificial hairlines with dye and edge control. I see you, it is fine. But let us be honest about what is happening. There is a specific hormone responsible for making your hairline disappear. Its name is DHT, short for dihydrotestosterone. This hormone attacks the tiny roots that grow your hair. It squeezes them, smaller and smaller and smaller, until eventually they die. Once the hair root dies, your hair stops growing, and the road to full baldness begins. You might think a shaved head looks good on you. Maybe it does. But you also deserve to know the truth about why you are losing hair in the first place. Now here is something many men overlook. Your lifestyle can also be the reason your hairline is going back. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man, first to graduate in his family, first to start carrying responsibilities. By age 24, he was paying rent for everyone in the house, feeding multiple people, paying school fees for several others. By 26, he could barely sleep. Bills were always waiting for him. By 28, his hairline started packing its bags and leaving. Nobody did magic on him. It was not his village people. It was stress. This is how it starts for so many men. You think you are just hustling quietly, but your body is screaming. Sometimes your scalp is the first to report the problem. Here is the science. Stress raises a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is your body's panic alarm. When cortisol stays high for a long time, it confuses your entire system. It triggers something called Telogen effluvium, a fancy term that simply means your hair is falling out faster than it can grow. Your follicles go into a resting phase because of stress, trauma, sleepless nights, heartbreak, job loss, illness, or grief. If you have noticed that after a difficult period, your hair seems thinner, you are not imagining it. Please know that you are not alone. If you do not pause and rest, your hormones will keep shrinking those follicles, until one day your head is shining brighter than you ever imagined. The next thing that affects your hairline is your diet. If the only things you eat are bread, noodles, processed carbs, and sugar, how do you expect your hair to grow? Hair growth is not magic. It needs specific nutrients: protein, iron, omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, vitamin B complex. These are the things that feed your hair roots. But when your diet is nothing but carbohydrates and sugar, your belly might grow, but your hairline will recede. Your strands become weak. Your roots lose energy. Before long, every time you comb your hair, it feels like too much is falling out. Another thing that can damage your hairline is tight hairstyles. I know many of you have stylish hair. Dreadlocks, tight cornrows, extensions. These styles pull your hair tight. And when they are too tight, they can lead to something called traction alopecia. Tension keeps dragging the root of your hair until it gives up. I am not saying you should never braid your hair, but loosen it. Give your edges a break. If you lose a small amount of hair, you might not notice, but over time that damage becomes permanent. This applies to women too. Some of you are competing with the men when it comes to receding hairlines. If you have a forehead with no hair, traction alopecia might be the reason. There is also a rare cause: autoimmune conditions. In these cases, your immune system starts attacking your own hair follicles. This creates bald patches here and there. If this is happening to you, it might not just be your hair. The same autoimmune condition could be attacking other parts of your body. If you suddenly notice patchy bald spots, please see a doctor. So what can you do if you do not want to lose your hairline? Let me give you practical advice. Number 1, start early. If baldness runs in your family, do not wait for your hairline to reach the middle of your head before you panic. Start now. Keep your scalp clean with a gentle shampoo. Avoid harsh products, relaxers, and anything that burns or tingles aggressively. Number 2, eat smart. Your hair needs healthy food. Beans, eggs, fish, vegetables, nuts. These are cheaper than flying to another country for a hair transplant. Speaking of transplants, yes, they are an option. Surgeons take hair follicles from the back and sides of your scalp and transplant them one by one into the bald areas. But transplants take time. They can fail. Infections can happen, and they are very expensive. Another option some men choose is a fake hairline tattoo. Micropigmentation. They use ink to draw something that looks like a hairline. If that restores your self-esteem, go ahead. Just be aware of the risks. Now, what about Minoxidil? You have seen the creams and serums. Does it work? In some cases, yes. In some cases, no. Here is something you should know. Minoxidil was not originally designed for hair growth. It was a blood pressure medication. Researchers noticed that people taking it grew hair everywhere, so they decided to repurpose it. Minoxidil stimulates hair follicles, but it only works if those follicles are still alive. Also, because it lowers blood pressure, you need to be careful. If you are using Minoxidil and your blood pressure drops too much, you could end up in the hospital. So if you choose this route, monitor your blood pressure and keep your doctor informed. If you are using tight hairstyles, please stop pulling your edges like a rope that will never break. One day that rope will snap. The same way your hair will stop growing back. Let your hair breathe. Loosen your styles. Your follicles will thank you. The best person to see for hair loss is a board-certified dermatologist. They can check if your hair follicles are still active. They can guide you on safe options to restore your hair growth. And finally, if all your hair is already gone and your follicles have stopped working completely, own it. Get a clean shave. Wear it loud and proud. Some men keep a beard with a shaved head. That looks great. But if you cannot grow a full beard, that is fine too. Your self-esteem does not have to depend on your hairline. I am Dr. Elsie Khalifa. I want you to have realistic expectations. If you are flying to Turkey for a transplant, or visiting a hair clinic, or trying every serum on the market, make sure you are not the one adding to the hair loss. Lifestyle changes matter. A word is enough for the wise. I hope your hairline stays right where it belongs. And if you found this helpful, please subscribe. Share this video with a man who is losing his hair and does not know what to do. He needs to see this. See you in the next video.